Going to be reading a book entitled Amelia Earhart. I would like for you to look at the front of the book and tell me what you think this book might be about.
Her following her dream.
What do you think her dream might be?
Flying, because I see a airport, an airplane.
Very good. We're going to look at a couple of pictures in here, and I want you to tell me what you think is happening in this section of the book.
That is where she grew up.
You think this
And
might
that's
be
a picture when she was little.
very good? So did that help give you a clue as to what you thought this picture was about? So this section is talking about her growing up.
And it said grow up.
Got it.
Maybe when
That
she
gave you
grew up.
another clue. Very good. All right, let's take a look at this picture. What do you think is happening in this section of the book?
That's her and her airplane, and that's maybe her and her airplane again, and maybe her teacher.
Okay. And by looking at her face, do you think she's happy or sad about this?
Happy because she's following her dreams of light.
Okay. And what about looking at her picture tells you that she's happy?
She's smiling.
Very good. She's smiling. All right. Our first thing we're going to do today before reading your section is we're going to go over a few of the words that you'll be reading in your passage. So I'm going to hold the word up. You're going to say the word, and then we're going to sound it out together. All right. Ready?
Flying.
Flying. Flying. Excellent.
Lesson. Lesson.
Great job.
Money. Money.
Excellent. Great job. Pilot.
Pilot. Pilot. Plane. Plane.
Excellent.
Amelia. Amelia. Amelia.
Very good. Excellent. Now, let's look at these words again. What does flying mean? What do you think the meaning of that
You
word
go high
is?
in the sky.
Okay. What is a lesson?
When
Can you give an example of a lesson?
somebody's teaching you something.
Excellent. So that's how we learn. Money.
Money is stuff that you buy, like food, toys, stuff like that.
So you have money to buy things. Okay, very good. Cash, you're right. Great. What is a pilot?
A pilot is the person who is driving the airplane.
One who flies the airplane. Very good. Next word?
Plane.
What is
Plane
it?
is something that goes in the sky and takes people to different places.
Excellent. And Amelia, who is this in our story?
The girl who's following her dreams.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And Amelia is going to be the main character in this book because it is talking about her life. So we're going to begin reading, and I'm going to have you read a section, and then I'm going to ask you to stop. When you stop, you're going to take the dice, and you're going to roll it. We're going to read what it says, and we're going to talk about what you just read, okay? All right, so we're going to open up, and we're going to begin. And we're going to start with the title here.
Who was Amelia Earhart?
Very good.
Airplanes were new in the 1920s. People mostly traveled by cars or boats or trains. But Amelia Earhart dreamed of flying.
Excellent. I want you to stop. Take the dice and roll it. Let's see what it says. We're going to talk about what you just read. Discuss.
Discuss any word that you may not have known.
Okay, was there a word in this section that you didn't know?
That
Did you have
I
trouble with?
didn't that I didn't know that they traveled in cars, boats, and trains.
Okay, you didn't know that about the time, but did you have trouble with any of the words in this section? Or do you think you did well?
This one?
Earhart, that is a hard name to pronounce, but that's her name. So Earhart. All right, now next we're going to read the next section. And when you get to the end of the page, you're going to stop and we're going to do the same thing.
Amelia was one of the first women pilots who was known all over the world. She did many things women have never done before.
Okay, roll the dice.
Did you understand what you just read? Why or why not?
Okay, so first of all, did you understand what you just read?
Yes.
Okay, what can you tell me about what you just read?
That she was the first woman to be known in the whole wide world. That she was a pilot.
Very good.
Pilot.
Why was that so unusual, do you think?
Because it says right here. It says Amelia was one of the first women's pilots.
Right. Back in the 1920s, she was the only woman to fly. Other women had never done that before, so it was very unique. So excellent. Okay, we're going to turn to the next section. We're going to continue. What is the title of this section?
Grow up. Growing up.
Excellent.
Amelia Mary Earhart was born in July 24, 1897.
Okay, and she was born on.
Born on July 24, 1897.
Okay, do you think that was a very long time ago?
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because
What are some clues?
Because I could tell that she was born before all of us.
Okay, maybe by the picture, the way the picture was taken.
And it said that she was born in July 24, 1897. And that's a long time ago.
All right, we're going to read this next page, and I will tell you when I need you to stop. We're going to read this next section, and then we'll roll the cube.
These two?
Just read, and I'll tell you when I want you to stop, okay? All right.
She grew up in
Atkinson,
Kansas. She had a sister named
Muriel.
Muriel. The girls played football and fished. They read books and collected bugs.
Right, let's stop there. Let's roll the dice, and we're going to talk about what you just read. Summarize.
What you just read.
So that means, in your own words, tell me what you just read.
That she grew up and she had a sister.
Okay. And did it tell you anything that she did?
With her sister, she played football and they went fish and they read books. They
Excellent.
They would collect bugs.
Excellent. So now we're going to read the next section and roll the dice.
Back then, girls wore long dresses, but Amelia's mother made them purchase
Let's divide the
play suits.
Excellent.
Play suits, play shorts, then they could run and play like the boys.
Okay, let's stop right there. Let's roll the dice. What does it say?
That's
Based
based on who you
curious
or
interested
interested in who
in knowing.
and knowing more about.
So after reading this, what are you curious or want to learn more about?
That why would the girls wear long dresses and they would wear play suits and play shorts?
That's a
And
very
it
good
said
question.
That they would be running like they could play like the boys.
So you would like to learn more about why that girls only wore long dresses, and it was unusual that they would have these play suits that are normally making. I think that would be a good thing to find out. Now, what I would like to do, I'll stop for just a second on this page, and one of the things that you rolled on the cube earlier was, what word or words did you have difficulty with on this page? So let's just skim the whole section that you read, and I want you to point out any words that you felt like you had difficulty reading.
These two
Okay, Atkinson's
and
Kansas. So this is the name of the town and the state where she lived.
and then her name Marilyn.
Her sister's name was
Muriel.
Muriel. Excellent. Were there
And
any other words that you had trouble with, or that you felt like you were unsure of?
I think those are the only.
Those were the main ones. Okay, excellent. So now what we're going to do is move to the next section and read the title to me.
A love flying of flying.
Excellent. So A Love of Flying is the title, and by looking at the pictures and what the title is that you just read for this section, what do you think it's going to be talking about?
How she loved to fly.
I think you're right. And here it's an interesting little note. It says, in her own words, she said, as soon as we left the ground, I knew myself I had to fly. So the first time she went up in an airplane, she knew that this was for her. Okay? So we're going to read this next paragraph.
When Amelia was 23, her father took her to an air show. She took a short road
Right.
on in an
Airplane.
airplane. That day, Amelia fell in love with flying.
Excellent. We're going to roll the dice one more time. Answer the question. Let's see what it asks us to do.
Describe Cynthia.
Okay, describe words that you may not have. Let's roll it in and see if we can get one more choice that we haven't done. Just for fun.
Cynthia.
Oh, same thing. Okay, let me roll it one time. Let's see. Okay.
Did you Cynthia?
Did you understand what you read? Okay, tell me what was one thing that you remember reading from this section.
Who picked this one?
Yeah, I know, but for this section, what is one thing that you remember reading about?
Her and her father taking not a shortcut, but her dad took her to an air show, and they went and rode an airplane.
Very
And
good.
that's how she fell in love of flying.
Excellent. Very good. You did a great job today going over and predicting what you thought might happen, what the book was about. You did a great job on your vocabulary words, saying them and sounding them out. And great job reading. And I loved, this is a fun way to talk about the book, isn't it? So we'll be doing more of that as we finish this book.